Hi everybody, welcome to Tech Tip Friday. I'm Kurt Staley, that plastics guy, bringing you a tech tip that you can take with you on the shop floor today. So I've had a number of inquiries in the past week and a half about talc and calcium Masterbatch. What is it? Where do you use it? What does it do? Well, for many large-scale compounders, they'll use talc or calcium as a mineral filler. This is material that's mined from the earth and processed into very, very fine, almost a powder form. When this is added to plastic, compounded, you can alter the physical property characteristics of the material, typically driving up flex modulus, so strength. It also, somewhat unfortunately, drives up the specific gravity or density of the material, because the calcium or talc, being a rock, it's much more dense than an unfilled polypro or polyethylene. Kind of makes sense. Predominantly though, it's used to decrease the overall cost of the compound because the talc and calcium would be less expensive than the various resins or some of the other additives that are put in. So you can average the cost down of the final product. Fantastic. So if you're not a large-scale compounder, what do? The answer is to buy talc or calcium in a master batch that you can add in to your smaller compounding lines. Or if you're an injection molder who wants to do a filled material but have control in the filler level, add it in at the press like you would a colorant master batch. So the master batches that I sell have an 85% loading level of either talc or calcium, and the balance is polypropylene. And essentially there's enough polypropylene there to put it together as the binding agent. So it can be shipped easily, not a powder. It's a pellet, completely encapsulated, easy for handling. You don't require specialized equipment past some sort of vacuum loader device, I guess, but if you want to pail it in and mix it by hand, feel free to do so. It handles no differently than a color concentrate pellet would. But that's really the long and short of calcium and talc master batches, and why you'd want to use them. It's for altering physical properties of the product and lowering the cost. Hopefully you find that tech tip on Friday helpful and you could take it to the shop floor. Think about it when you're running your parts or maybe engineering your next project. If you have questions about this kind of material, feel free to reach out. I do sell it all across Canada. Thanks so much. This is Kurt Staley, that plastics guy, wishing you a great Friday, great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.